Hey there. This is an overview of the egg drop experiment, and this is very possibly my favorite STEM activity. And this was my first time trying it with homeschooling my boys. So what you do is you protect an egg, so a not hard-boiled, a raw egg, thank you, a raw egg. Your goal is to protect it from impact when it falls. So we researched this a little bit before we launched our eggs, and I'll go over what I did with mine and then share a little bit with you. So I used some straws to make a little cradle, and then I surrounded my egg with popcorn to lessen the impact, and then I made these. I kind of got tangled, so sorry. I put these little things on this side thinking like, oh, well, it'll spread it out and make it fall slower with little wings. And then I had this parachute that, sorry, this has been outside and it got all tangled up, but this was floating on top, and I put 3 balloons in it to kind of slow the fall and ease it down. Both of my sons also built contraptions for their eggs, which you'll see in the other video. But the funny thing is that mine, I spent the longest on my design, probably about 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, and my oldest son spent about 15 minutes on his, and his he showed me it, he said he was done, he like went off and did his own thing, and then we went to test them. And at the beginning I was thinking, oh, you know, I'm just gonna let them win because I don't think it'll go over that well if I win. And then I got competitive and I was like, no, this is awesome, this is really gonna work, and I want to see how well my egg can do. Yeah, so mine was the first to fail. On the first drop that I did, my egg cracked. So I do know why, and you can kind of see it. Yeah, you can see it all over in there. So although I invested all this time in it, I didn't think to hold it secure inside of this little nest so that it wasn't at the bottom. So I think it was like right at the bottom when it fell and it just busted. And like I said, neither of my boys, neither of theirs did that. So the way we did it was we just kind of dropped it from standing height and then from on top of a chair and then a little bit higher. Eventually I got on a ladder, but no kids getting on ladders. Ladders are very unsafe. You gotta be careful about that. So you definitely, if you go any higher, then this is definitely just a experiment that needs parent involvement to help with the dropping. So some of the good tools to have around to build one of these egg contraptions are plastic bags, balloons, straws, I think popcorn if it was done better, tape, but it really, for our experiment, anything was allowed, and you're trying to think, how can you soften that fall for your egg when it drops? And I've attached a few videos that you can see of our experimenting at this house. Enjoy. Tell me about your design.
Yeah, it's just a parachute that has a bunch of things, so if it falls over, it'll just get shocked at the bottom and it will go up but not affect the egg much.
Okay.
It's really it.
So why does it have those at feet on it?
Because it can spread out the shock.
All right, cool.
Go!
Let's see.
That survived.
Did it survive?
Yep.
Nice.
Go! That didn't sound good.
No.
It survived.